Into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. Your feature is green. Down into turn number 1, KJ Snow jumps out to the early race lead. Here comes McIntosh applying pressure on Snyder.
Looking up to the top side of the speedway, we got one moving here and see if he can get around and get up into it here. It's going to be the 11 of Chris Cochran. Takes the high side on the start, dives it down to the bottom over in turns 1 and 2, made up several positions after he'd kind of fallen back a little bit there, was able to get back up into the top 5.
Coming into view real quick for KJ Snow, and here is Steven Snyder Jr. working the top side of the racetrack in 3 and 4. He'll go to the top now through 1 and 2, reeling in KJ Snow down the back straightaway.
Saw Snyder do this later on in Friday night's feature event, really get the high side working, and now he's really got it going for him. Misses the lead by 5 thousandths, but he's got it onto the back straightaway as they work lap number 8.
KJ Snow going to go upstairs now and start trying to stay toe-to-toe as they reach lap traffic. 8 laps are in the books. Still a long way to go in this one. Out as your leaders in heavy lap traffic. We look back up. Here comes Snow. Snow gets around the 21S of Steven Snyder Jr. Back to the lead point. Go Snow.
Just like we saw last night in traffic. One little misstep is all it took, and the Evo Hyper number 21 falls to second. The Driven Performance CB Industries number 89 takes over. Slower traffic on the bottom, blocking the charge of the 21 as they're going after it. Cannon McIntosh is making up ground. He's made up several car lengths over the last couple of laps, really making up some as they come around to the front straightaway with 14 laps in.
Still in heavy lap traffic. KJ Snow still able to put that 89 around the high side of the racetrack. There seems to be about maybe half a car length off the actual top is where KJ's running, and that seems to be working best because up top there it seems like they just start to upset the race car as you see Snyder there trying to put it 3 wide to get back around lap cars to challenge Snow for a spot. Now we're halfway there, Brian. It's 25 laps in the books, 25 remain. Now this is what we talk about, your average A feature. But we're going to see a caution fly here. And this 25 laps down, 25 to go.
Would have restarted in 10th. The choose cone gifting him 2 more spots. He restarts in 8th. As we get back after it here comes Snyder for the race lead. Dives the bottom into turns 1 and 2. He's going to protect it to turns 3 and 4. New race leader, round to the front straightaway. Steven Snyder back at the top of the field.
KJ Snow able to pin it right around the tires here, trying to get a good run here down the back straightaway. Back to the inside of Snyder. Snyder slides up to the exit of turn number 4, and KJ Snow is right there. Get ready for the slider because I guarantee it's coming.
Needing to run the top 2 perfection and not bounce the car around the racetracks. Thus far, he has done it. The Hyper Evo number 21. Remember, he got 6 figures in the bank last year, just winning high-paying micro races, trying to start off with his first high-paying win of the season. That time, better run through turns 3 and 4. Going to bring it out to just shy half a second.
KJ Snow still trying to stay right there as the battle for third ensues. Johnny Bolin looking to the inside of Cannon McIntosh now. Down the front straightaway we go. Side-by-side racing aplenty throughout the field here, Brian.
Down to the inside rolls the 1. Johnny Bolin with a good advantage around to the front
Snyder Jr. up on the front straightaway wall, upside down. KJ Snow was on the inside of him, and Snyder tags the wall and gets upside down.
Here we go.
Back to green out of turn number 4. KJ Snow going to jump out to the early race lead, protects the bottom. Mac Leopard, teammate to KJ, going to hang it out to the outside in that 4th spot as cars roll to the bottom. Joe B. Miller going to try and come with the 87 around the high side. We come.
Boy, Joe B threw it in hard on the outside of turn number 1, almost a little bit too hard. Thought he was going to back it up into the wall there for a second. Now gets car back underneath him as we look up front to KJ Snow. Caution. We've got one sitting just inside of the racetrack here off the back straightaway.
Here as we get ready to come back to green with 33 laps down.
This time, hold them up just a little bit further to the exit of turn number 4. Last time, it was more about the apex. You saw the 89 kind of start to pick at the pace, but now kind of jumbles everybody up, throws them off their rhythm, and that opens the door on the bottom for McIntosh to make his way by. So Cannon up into second, and Bolin back to third.
Yeah, that's right. There's what Cannon needed. He kind of needed Johnny to kind of get snookered there as KJ Snow waited. Last restart there, he jumped out there and let Johnny Bowl kind of jump down to the bottom side of the racetrack. We'll see if Cannon McIntosh can't reel in your race leader of KJ Snow. Happens as the laps wind down, coming to 2 to go this time by.
This is one where you're going to need KJ to get a little antsy and maybe just take it a little bit too deep in the turn. If he does, that's going to open the door, and there it is. Down to the inside goes the 14. Cannon McIntosh going to force the leader out of the groove. You'll have a new one at the wave of the white flag.
White flag is out, and Cannon McIntosh leads them down into turn number 1. Down the back straightaway for the final time into turn number 3. Out of turn 4, Cannon McIntosh, your winner. McIntosh gets it done at home here at Port City Raceway. The Driven Midwest Factory 14 team is going to go ecstatic tonight, Brian.